Hello Bonnie, welcome to another quick video. You find us today in Cannock Chase, one of our favourite spots for woodland. Was expecting less sunlight this morning, maybe some sort of dotted clouds, stuff like that. Didn't happen. We had a lot of rain overnight and basically now we've got these glorious conditions that you can see now. So, no idea what we're going to get here, but I'm going to see what sort of things we can pick out. It can be a little bit challenging with the harsh light, but that's where black and white can really help you out. But it's a case of playing with it, see if you've got it about right, and just having a bit of a mess. So we're going to have a bit of a wander just around this area and possibly sort of head more over into the coppice over the road. But hopefully we'll get something quite interesting today. As far as sort of what we're looking for, anything we can find. So we've got beauty just here, that's quite nice. Backlit with the background, really quite pretty. Just going to use the light to our advantage really. I'd rather it wasn't quite so harsh, but yeah, we work with what we're given. All the stuff I'm going to do as well, editing DxO PhotoLab, so all the images that you see today will be sort of edited in that. Really proud to be partnering with DxO with this, and hopefully, if you've not had a look already, go check out the shop link there. We have got a Black Friday sale on at the moment, so you can actually get yourself with the discount 22% off the normal price, which brings it down to a really good price. So go check that out, use the code, and you'll also get your Black Friday discount on top. So rather than your normal 15% that you get with my code, that takes it up to 22%, so well worthwhile. As far as settings go today, most of this is going to be a mix of f6.3 to f8, depends on the depth I want to try and get into the scene. Obviously we're running very bright, so shutter speeds will be up, and I'm expecting the ISO to be sat there at sort of 200 all day long. Looking over this way at the moment, there's some absolutely gorgeous silhouettes going on. And just look at that, that is absolutely beautiful. May try and pull something out. I've already just tried a little test with that tree there, that works quite nicely, but I think that that scene itself with the sunset coming through, if I have to just pitch the sun in just behind one of them like that, so you're not really blowing out. If you can play a little bit, drop your aperture up a bit, try for a sun star. Yeah, it kind of works sometimes, but that's a nice shot. I'm going to grab that one now. If you want to improve your compositions as well, why not join me on one of the one-to-ones? There's nothing elitist about them at all. Basically, if you want to get a little bit further on with your photography and you don't want to pay the earth, and essentially you want some one-to-one tuition that's really sort of tailored to what you want to do, drop me a line down below. Cater for most skill levels. I can even sort of supply you with a camera if you're just getting going. You know, we've got options on that, you know, sort of just loan you a camera for the day, just to get you out and about, get you into this fantastic hobby, which is photography. And really, there's no real sort of limit to where I can go in the UK either. So we've got the camper van, we're fairly flexible, so drop us a line, this link here, and we'll have a chat, see what we can do for you. Obviously today, as you can see, getting patches of very bright light coming through, but it does mean got some lovely backlit leaves. So maybe do a bit of play with that, some of the tighter crops. I mean, just looking here at an oak, and that's coming through beautiful. Just centering on that, make that the focal point. It's quite nice, it's a nice effect, as you can see there. But yeah, that's the sort of thing that can really sort of make a day like this work. it may be really harsh, but if you play with the settings, play with your composition, and essentially work with what you've got, oh, it's amazing what you can get out of a day like this. But one thing that is really nice, this lovely bracken, which has now turned that lovely rusty golden colour. Tie that in with the light just cutting across through there. Just get the zoom in, compress things down, but shoot with a slightly wider aperture. I've just done one at f4 that you can see now. You can see what I've done. I've used the bracken in the foreground as a bit of a frame block to actually sort of show the detail further on. It's kind of a technique I quite like to use, but it just adds a bit more depth to the scene. We've not got complete sort of golden brown all the way across. There are a couple of bits that haven't fully turned yet. There's a bit just in front of me which is absolutely glowing in the sun. So I'm going to try and get a composition out of that, I think, because that is really quite nice. Now, if you've never been to this area in Cannock Chase, well worth it, especially at this time of year, because the colours are glorious, the trees are beautiful, and there is so much here to actually shoot. I mean, I'm just looking over there at the moment, and I think there's a shot in that, slightly abstract, looking straight ahead of me. I'll just flip you around for this. Will you just look at that? More specifically, that area there. That is absolutely beautiful. The light's just hitting it right. You've got a nice dark background. Absolutely gorgeous. So, we've come across the road, so we're heading sort of into the main area now, into the coppice. And we can work out behind me, it's still quite bright. But that way, everything's beautifully backlit, and it's such a lovely golden light coming through. Unfortunately, one of those that it looks astonishing, but there's so few compositions because you've got to be really mindful about where the sun is. Plus, where we are, we're in one of the car parks. I mean, if we just let me show you this lot here, absolutely beautiful. There's a car in the way, but yeah, that's the way it is. But as you can see, they're absolutely stunning. Let me just flip you around. Just look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. But it is one of those things where something can look absolutely astonishing, but it doesn't make a nice shot. So you've got to sort of train your eye a little bit with that. And it's something that a lot of people say woodland is hard because they're trying to sort of take too much in, try and sort of get as much in as you possibly can. The ability to sort of cinch down and see individual sections can really make your woodland pop, and it can really give you that style that you only really see from a few people. Because the temptation is like, get as much in as you possibly can. But if you can tighten down into an area and make that work, calm that chaos around it, it makes such a difference. I see a lot of photographers saying that you shouldn't get sky in a woodland image. And it all depends on the scene that you're trying to get. If I'm looking at what's behind me there, which I'll just put up now, you can see I don't want any sky in there because that's all about the light, the depth and stuff like that. But say if I'm looking at this set of trees here, I don't mind the sky being in that because that sort of tells a story about them reaching up high, and yeah, it's a case of getting it right depending on the shot that you're taking. And all that's about learning your composition skills and stuff like that. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. And you know, with a little bit of guidance, you can sort of really sort of tie things down and really sort of hone your skills. And when you get places like this with slightly challenging conditions, it means you can still get some fantastic shots. It's not just trees that here either, there's some fantastic fungi just dotted around, even sort of going up the side of a tree. Quite incredible really. So how about we do a bit of a challenge? Go out, find a bit of woodland. If you like it here, come down here. It's great, it's basically in the middle of the country, so it's fairly accessible from most places. But get out of this woodland, get some shots in, and see what you can actually do. But it's almost limitless. I mean, let me just spin you around. That's what I'm stood looking at the minute. Ordinarily you'd think, oh, it's too bright, you can't do anything with it. But just look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. So go out, get some shots in, go and enjoy yourself with your camera. It's exactly what I'm doing this morning. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm hoping to get a little bit further in, so you'll see me shortly when we sort of get a bit further into the coppice. But yeah, we travelled about 3/4 of an hour and we sort of came out of basically what was a nice bit into an absolutely glorious bit. We've only done about a sort of 1/4 mile, but it's taken us that long because we keep on stopping to get the shots, and it really is nice this morning. Really is good for the soul as well. It's really nice to be out in the woodland when it's like this, because wow, absolutely beautiful. So after a good wander, we've arrived where we were planning to get to Brockton Coppice. And this is an ancient oak woodland, and it is beautiful. There's some fantastic characters there. The light is sublime now. I mean, let's see over there. They're absolutely beautiful. Some of the backlighting we've got going on as well. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to grab a few shots, but there's a specific tree that I'm looking for. Whether we'll find it, I don't know, but hopefully we'll sort of get it. But oh, these are absolutely gorgeous. And also another thing that Cannock Chase is known for are the deer. I've just seen 5 of them bobbing along. We're nearly at the end of the rutting season, which kind of always sort of kept out of the way of it really, because there's going to be so many people around and you don't really want to sort of interfere with them. So we've sort of stayed out of the way, but yeah, just seen 5 of them just go wandering by us. Really quite pretty. Really nice. As you can see now, the light's beaming through again. And yeah, this place is absolutely stunning in autumn. It really is. The just compositions have fallen over you. They're absolutely amazing. But going to head down to the spot that we're after and get a couple of shots in. And getting close to breakfast time, I think. And here we are, the entry. Absolutely glorious, photographed to death, but in these conditions with the light coming through, absolutely beautiful. Stunning area with so many characterful trees. I mean, if I just pan around here, look at this lot. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Obviously, very bright, very much backlit, really sort of emphasising the fact that, yeah, it's a dark brooding shadow. Play with the light, make it work. I think it just, oh, it's beautiful. We'll try a few different shots around, different angles, because quite a few people come through here, so obviously it's a case of getting it while there's nobody around. But yeah, what a spot, absolutely brilliant. So there we go. Time to head back around the circular and get back to the van and get some breakfast. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Certainly I've enjoyed it. It's been immensely sort of satisfying to get some of these trees. I mean, just look at these, they're absolutely beautiful. Absolutely loved it this morning. Like I say, challenges, go out, just get into the woodland, play, find trees, find characters, see what sort of things are around. I guarantee you, yeah, you'll not be disappointed. Especially if you've got a day like today where, yeah, if anything it's a little bit harsh, but get in the woods, you can calm it down and it works really nicely. But I'll say again, Black Friday sales on DxO PhotoLab, links here, go check it out, use the discount code and get yourself 22% off, more than the normal sort of 15% that you get with the discount. Black Friday sales, well worth it. It makes it really, really quite a good price. So go check it out. Some more images coming up at the end. But if you haven't liked the video, please do hit that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please hit subscribe, free of charge. Doesn't cost you anything, but you'll see more of this sort of thing from me every week. But from an absolutely stunning Cannock Chase in Staffordshire. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care.
Underground for so long, in the dark, I forgot how the sunlight feels. Hidden just out of reach, down below, waiting for time to reveal 100 new colors in me. Even if it takes 100,000 years to finally shine, unlike any other, something undiscovered, left to crystallize. Give it time.